Look what we got here. Leo-Virgos. What's going on, Leo-Virgos? Welcome, welcome. How are you? Glad you're back. And if you're not a family member of this channel, noobs, well, then you better subscribe. Because you know why? Nationwide is on your side. I always wanted to do that. That's so hilarious. Let's get into this. Leo Virgos. All right, let's get your messages here. Let's see what is the deal. Yeah. Okay. Take one from there, one from here, one from there, one from here. You know, we'll get into your message, okay? The first two cards I'm pulling right now, in case you didn't know, it's going to be your energy in the present moment. That means the now, the right this very moment. Okay? Let's see what you got. Ooh. King of Cups, Two of Wands. Ooh, looks like somebody made up their mind. I'll probably be doing that throughout the whole video. Yeah. So, here I think that we see that you are in love. Yeah. You got the hots to trots for somebody. Yeah. You've made up your mind already. Okay. Let's just get into it a little bit further. Farther, further. However it goes. Okay. So, how's this going to play out with the first card? It's going to play out like smooth sailing, baby. I told you Nationwide was on your side. Smooth sailing, baby. You can't beat that. Can't beat that. Six of Swords. Easy peasy. Yeah, you got this. All right. But it definitely looks like you're moving forward. Definitely moving forward in the decision that you've made. All right. Let's pull a steampunk card here. Yeah, look at that. Ace of Swords. There's the truth. Okay, because you know the truth and clarity about something. Something you made a decision on. Yes. It doesn't have to be in love with this King of Cups idea. Okay, but it could be. But we're going to keep going. Okay, we know the truth is out here. This is helping you move along. I told you Nationwide was on your side. Yeah, no more frustrations. No more sorrow. That was your last cup of sorrow. Yeah. So, I like that. Five of Cups reverse. Because ain't no one want to be all feeling sourpussed. You know? All right. Where are we going? What are we doing? Ooh. Look at you. Got your dress on. Going down the staircase of the Titanic. Hear ya. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles is looking down this way. So you're focused on just moving forward here in your truth about something. You don't have to be wearing a dress because, you know, that's just optional. Yeah, I got jokes. I got jokes. All right, let's keep going. Tower. Here you, Miley Cyrus. Coming in like a wrecking ball. You're shaking things up. You're definitely shaking things up here with this move you're making here. You got a bright idea too, because that Ace of Swords is not only the truth, but it's also an idea about something. Okay, but that tower is coming in. Okay, so anything that was built on a faulty foundation, like belief systems, morals, whatever, it's all kind of going downhill now. Okay, we got the Leaning Tower of Pisa out here. Right, let's keep going. Shit. Okay. There it is. This is coming together. This is a union. Okay? This could be friendship. This could be romance. Say it with me. Romance. Okay. Yeah. But Two of Cups. Definitely something's... I told you something was brewing. Brewing like you're Keurig at 3 in the morning because you got to go to work by 4:30. Lovers. Ooh. Look at you getting all into it. So, somebody's moving in the direction of somebody they really care about. Yep. And the truth is, there is a union here, okay? It's a soul tie, it's a twin flame connection, something here, but it has to do with love, a lot of love. Lots of love. Yeah. Man, you ain't stuck in your head. You clearly know what's going on here. Eight of Swords in reverse. You were not stuck in your head. You're not overthinking things. This is not a self-imposed prison. Because you got to focus. Okay? Here we go. Chariot. That's the divine Uber. Get in. You're taking off. Divine Uber right here. Chariot card. Or divine Lyft if those people that don't like Ubers. Ha! Okay. I'm fortunate enough to be living in such a hillbilly town. Those two things do not exist. DoorDash, what is that? Yeah, I got nothing like that going on. Nope. All right, so Chariot, look at you moving. Giddy up. No time to waste here. You got some forward movement going pretty quick here. You got the Chariot with that Six of Swords. Things are going to be pretty smooth. You know? Yeah, I told you. It ain't going slow, Joe. Told you something was taking off pretty quick. I mean, I just said that, I think. Well, I might have to rewind it and double check, but I'm pretty sure it did. Yeah. Okay, so there's no holdups, there's no delays, there's no turtle race. This is straight up, out the gate, taking right off. Yes. Look at you. This is your heart radiating love. So you're definitely in the mood. Okay, you're in the mood. But aren't we all? So you're you're in the love. You're in the love bus. This is the love bus. Okay, you're on the love bus, baby. And that's sweet because that Ace of Cups is right there with the lovers, right next to the Two Cups and King of the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. There's no holding this up. Because this is also not only the Uber that I unfortunately, I don't have that privilege to use, but this is the divine guiding you. Okay? Nationwide is on your side. That's so stuck in my head. You ever had that happen? You're just sitting there and all of a sudden you hear something random and then like all day long it's just it's your anthem for the day. I love it. Mine's that Nationwide thing on TikTok. That little girl, she got all that wiggly voice, all that vibrato. Okay. But guess what? Ah, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So this is now something that is a little bit of a curveball. And what that curveball is, it's the World Series. It's the bottom of the ninth. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And you're ready to crank it out the park, right? So what I'm saying is that you are ready to go. You're ready to go. You know what you want. You know what you're all about. You know what you can offer. But so far with this Wheel of Fortune, there's nobody to go to. What? It's like you got your prom dress on, but no one's asked you to the prom. But in your head, you know at that last minute somebody will. Okay? Woo! That is some heavy energy. Let me shift this a little bit so you can see them all. All right. Hermit. Okay, so the reason why you're not seeing somebody right now in this very moment is because they're in hermit mode. This other person, because this is not your energy, you're not stuck, you're the chariot. You're in this chariot. Giddy up. So this is not you. This is another energy. Somebody else is trying to find their way. Maybe towards you, because we do have the Lover's card out here. Okay? But it could be a Virgo. I don't really like to call signs, even though I just did. This is more like somebody's trying to find their inner truth. Okay? Move it again. Nationwide is on your side. All right. Well, hermit mode, huh? Like I said, could be a Virgo. Oh, we got cards just throwing out here. Do. The Knight of Swords. Somebody is looking into you, I think, here. I think you got somebody checking you out. So like I said, this last minute prom dress deal, you waiting? Yeah, somebody is trying to figure out something here. What are they trying to figure out? We're going to find out. Okay, so we have Justice here. Virgo, Libra, so it could be a cuspy, a little cuspy, right? A little Virgo, Libra cuspy. Cuddly cuspy, okay? But this is somebody trying to balance the scales here, okay? Somebody's trying to find their way to justice. This is why they got that the Knight of Swords here. They're trying to figure out where they're going to go because you got the Hermit, so that is kind of like doing the research here. But with that Knight of Swords, I think they feel that, something's on the verge, ready to go too, kind of thing, okay? So maybe somebody was just in contemplating mode here, right? Trying to gain a perspective on the direction they need to go in, but then something just snaps, and now things kind of balance out here, right? And I think you two are mirroring each other. See, that could be them or you, and that's them, or them and you, however, right? Because that's all lined up with the Lover's card, Ace of Cups. Which, like I said, it could be your little cuspy, your little Virgo Libra cuspy. Who knows? Right, take it how it fits. Because, like I said, nationwide is on your side. Man, I love that. Yes. Okay, the Devil. So there's no self-sabotaging here, okay? There's no interference. There's no manipulation. So you got the Devil in reverse. Yeah, the Devil didn't go to Georgia today or anywhere else. All right? So that's pretty good news, right? So now let's just see where this is going to go. So we knew what you were trying to do. Now we know what this other person is doing or in a process, right? Okay, so we have 5 of Wands that came out in reverse. Pow, just threw itself on the floor. There's no competition. I mean, from both perspectives, I think, from yours and theirs, there is no other. There is no other. Indeed. There shall be no other. All right, well, now we're getting somewhere. So yeah, Tower in reverse. This is clarity that there is no interference. There's nothing that's going to, stop you from coming together, Two of Cups. Right. Oh, wow. Okay, somebody is about to change some things up here because we're looking at this 5. Okay, this person has been in this lack mentality for a minute because we're still talking about that other person. Okay, they've been in the lack mentality because why? Because they've been up in this hermit mode trying to figure out how to better stabilize themselves because you got that Pentacles here, which is the stability. That 5 is your change. And all they need to do is really get up, put the damn key in the door, and get out. This is what they're trying to figure out. Because on the other side of this door is you. Okay? Okay. Wow. No stucky. Because it's in reverse. Okay, so no, someone's, not hung up. They're not going to be taking forever. It's not, they're not never going to come. Okay, that kind of didn't sound right, so let me just pull another card and keep going here. Yeah, before I get myself in trouble. Page of Cups, look at that. Someone's coming in, look at this. I love you. Don't mind my hair blowing on the beach. Okay, it's a new thing. It's K-pop or something. K-pop. Yeah. All right, Page of Cups. That's definitely presenting. That's an offer. That's a message, Somebody... Somebody as in this other person is about to, I think, reach out to you. Let's just see. Let's just see. Okay. So now someone's on the lookout. Okay. Somebody's on the lookout, right? They got their sniper. They got their scope. They got their sights set. So they're just waiting, not for their ships to come in, but they're waiting for the right time to present. Present arms. Whew. All right, Private. You owe me 10 push-ups. Let's go. Okay, what do we got? Yeah, higher level commitment, the Hierophant. So that's what this person's seeking. You see that, right? Seeking the ascension, seeking the higher vibe, seeking that higher elevated person, seeking that higher level commitment. They got their sniper scope out. All right. And that higher level commitment with the Hierophant is the Ace of Cups, Justice, and the Lover's card under all that. All right. Kind of weird too because the sniper over here, the 3 of Wands, is looking at the Page of Cups. So this could be you sitting on the beach, your hair all blowing in the wind, pissing you off and everything, right? Oh, look at that! I never noticed that. Shh, shut up. This is a soul tie. Okay, this is you in the physical, radiating your heart energy. This is your heart chakra. Beaming out into the universe. Look at you ascending, right? Because you've already raised your vibration. What is that? When pigs fly. I can't. Okay? But we're going to get to here. This is your soul already reaching out to your person. You see the invisibleness? Okay? And I think this person, way over here at the pier, because you're on the beach, and this person's at the pier, and they're gawking at you through those things you got to pay 25 cents for 2 minutes to look down yonder. They scope you. They see this person, this cuspy, whoever this is. They see this. That's the higher level commitment that you're radiating, okay? Because energy is electric. It's fluid, right? So if you're putting out vibes on a certain level, right? Somebody else is looking for that vibe with that level. It's a push and pull. It's an attraction. It's like the magnets, right? And they're going to lock in together. Now, we could go with the jargon of the Freemasons and do all that shit of law of attraction, but that's just bullshit. They're trying to divert you away from your soul So you don't really recognize that you have that power, and you have to look to external forces for that information. Beat it with that garbage. All right? You have this power in you. This is what you're radiating. Garbage. Is it trash day? All right, let's go. Okay, so this person's definitely not going to lie. They're not going to be doing anything sneaky, okay? When they get in this committed relationship, that's what it is. It's locked in, locked down. Well, yeah, see, not stuck. They know too. So double confirmation here that one, we know that you clearly know what you want because you're at the beach waiting, okay? And this other person isn't stuck, isn't in this hermit mode anymore, okay? So they're moving out of this energy on the lookout because they're at the pier at the same beach you are at, okay? So they're not going to be lying when they come in with this message about, hey, I want a higher level of commitment. And I can see that you do too because you're radiating that energy. So trust your intuition. Okay? The high priestess. You know, you have a good internal instinct about you. Okay? I mean, sometimes people play real good games and it's hard to decide on if they're bullshit or not, right? Because they say the right thing. You know, they do the right thing, whatever, to make you seem like it's the perfect thing. And all of a sudden, wham, bam, you're down for the count because they took off the mask and they're not anything that you want. And this is not like that. There's no masks here. This is raw and real. So there's not much discernment that you need. Just go and trust your intuition. Because, sorry about that, your heart is leading you and your soul is leading you to get your other person. And this is the Two of Cups right there. Nationwide is on your side. Look at the Ace of Cups. Woo! Ace of Cups right with the Ace of Swords. Oh, this is love. See, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. This is love. With that Hierophant right there, this is love. This is some deep love. Soul bonding love. Yeah. It could be even a past life connection. Maybe you're coming back to somebody. Okay. Well, let's keep going. Ace of Swords. Yeah, a lot of confirmation out here. Wise move. Okay. It is a wise move. It is a wise decision to stick to the truth, which is knowing that you need to be letting your intuition guide you. Okay? So really your eyes can deceive you, but it's your heart with the intuition that will not trick you. Okay? It's the eyes that deceive us. We think that this person is all we want, and then you get that nudge, you be like, well, I don't know, I have a quick doubt. And that's when you start doubting your intuition, staying with your eyeballs. This is, you need to stay with your intuition and not your eyeballs. So make that choice. Decide to just go with the flow. Let your energy draw this person in. Because they're coming. You just don't know it. You're in the same place. You just don't know it. You could be sitting across from each other and you don't even know it. The energy's got to tell you. The star card told you energy. Look at that. That's energy. Okay. So here, with the Two of Pentacles, the Star card, and the High Priestess with the Page of Cups, it all says that this decision has already been written for you. So all you're going to do is just sit there and trust your intuition, because the truth is coming. for you with this person. And they're bringing something of love for you. Okay, let's just kind of get into some more juicy details here. You're stressed. Okay, so because you guys have a little bit of a control tendency, it's hard for you to sit still when you know that you want something. Am I lying? No, of course not. That's why we have the Hermit out here twice with that Virgo energy. Uh-huh. Okay, well, I could see you being a little anxious. I mean, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Just that divine timing, that waiting, because you're like, well, I could go to the store, I could go to the mall. Oh wait, does anybody go to the mall anymore? Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, you're like, maybe I could go here or there. Maybe I go to Chili's and have a beer, or daiquiri or some shit, and then maybe our eyes will meet, and that's when it'll happen. That's kind of how you guys are. So then you end up going there, sitting there, and then you're depressed because that person never made the eye contact with you. So this is kind of what is getting you in your Nine of Swords. A little bit of anxiety, tossing and turning. Ready to play footsies already, you know what I mean? All right. Well, you're not you're not butchering yourself here, okay? That means you got some kind of hope, which means your stress is not full-blown anxiety. Chill out. Okay? See, you already have your little skirt on. You're sitting at Chili's. You got the lights on. You're at the bar, whatever. And you will have success. So if you just do not let this stress perpetuate into anxiety, then you'll be fine. Sorry about that. Then you'll be fine. Because victory is yours. But there's some great news here too, okay? Maybe you're going to be recognized. I don't know. There's so many ways with this Six of Wands over here. Pow. Six of Pentacles. You will have even give and take, my friend. Who's in front of my house? Like, seriously, dude. They heard me. They're rolling out. Time out for a second. Hold on, people. What you just creeping like that? What you want? Oh, yeah, I go to the window and then you take off, huh? Because nature, wide, is on your side. I don't know, just creepers sitting in front of my house, dude. I opened the window a little more and they just took right off. Gotta love that shit. Okay. Six of Pentacles. Good news is coming in. Victory is yours. You will have a balanced lifestyle. But maybe someone's going to give you something here too, because like he's dropping all that money in there. What's coming is transformation. Okay, so now things are about to be happening here. About time we kind of sorted out the energies. Gosh, 30 minutes in almost. Three of Pentacles. Ooh, get him, girl. Okay, she'll go. Yeah, I don't know, creepers still hanging around. All right, Three of Pentacles. This is the collaboration. This is the good news. This is that balance coming in. Good news. Someone's coming to give you something. They're going to come and give you change. And what is that? Time to come together. Three of Pentacles. What a good year. He's my baby. You know, it's so crazy because my dog, when the wind blows a little bit, storms, whatever, rain, she's like shaking like a leaf in her closet. And she's half lab and husky, right? But a knock on the door, she'll see the UPS guy, and her fur goes right up, and she's ready to eat that person alive. It's like, holy crap. Like, I mean, I understand, you know, nature, so that is basically the presence of God. So we should fear that, right? But it's a little aggravating when she's like right up on your grill every 5 minutes because that wind's blowing kind of hard these days. Yeah, and being a lab, they're right up in your face, you know. So there's the Fool, about to take a leap of faith. Okay, time to dive in the deep end. Okay, you took off your little swimmies. You're not wearing any floaties. And it's time to take that leap of faith. Because that Three of Pentacles with that Fool card is that leap of faith. I told you, this is going to be rolling. It's all in the way these energies have to get to that last spark before they can actually come together. Chariot. It's on the way. Confirmation. Again, 2 chariots. So you're coming this way. And the other person's coming this way. You might meet at a red light. And you might look across each other and be like, oh my God. Am I seeing this? And that could be how you meet. Okay? Because this is a random coming together. You don't know this person at all. Okay? It's not like the Chuck Woolery show, The Love Connection, with the 2 and the 2, right? This is a random chance. But it's not so random because it's orchestrated by the divine. You know, and I wish people in this universe here that I participate in with you, I wish they would get shit right. Okay? The universe did not create everything. God created the universe. So let's get that right. And then when they're going to talk about spirit, yes, God is a living spirit. But when you're talking about curses and all the negativity that I'm sure you can see in their thumbnails, what spirit are you talking about? You know what I mean? So, yeah, I just wanted to kind of clear that up a little bit because it aggravates me. People are like, oh, well, the universe is sending you this in. No. You're wrong. It's the divine. Because he's the one that giveth, and he's the one that taketh away. Can I get a hallelujah? All right. We'll leave that there. This is looking good. The Chariot, the Fool card, you guys are ready to go. Let's get your verdict here. Throw a couple cards down here and see how this is going to turn out. All right, that's too many. It's kind of funny if you think about it, because I said if you're old enough, you know what the Love Connection is, which was just a dating game show with Chuck Woolery, who I met, and he kind of lived kind of close to my house. Anyways, 2 cards in the beginning, 2 cards at the end. That's 2 and 2. And that's what he does. He goes, we'll be back at 2 and 2, which would be 2 minutes for the commercials. Let's go. Oh, my simulations with everything is crazy. Here comes the magic. Oh, the magic. It's magic. Yep. This is what you're manifesting. This is being manifested now. Right? Right meow. Okay? Right meow. And this is an investment of a lifetime. This is where you can plant seeds with this person and watch the magic grow. You could just say it's magic. I'll call it the divine. But whatever it is, this ain't mine. It's all yours. So, I hope you enjoyed that one. Thanks for sticking around. Appreciate the like. No comments this time. Shocked. Nobody wanted to say anything. It's kind of creepy when everybody's just watching, not saying anything or engaging. I do quality work here. Okay? Quality. A1 top rated #1 spot. But because you guys are not engaging with these up here, these buttons and shit, YouTube thinks I suck. So I blame you. I blame all of you. I'm just kidding. I love you. Enjoy the rest of your week, my friends. Be blessed, be brave, be bold, and be well. Peace and prayer every day. And I'll see you again.